Hey guys, it's Lucia. I'm here with
Edisleibys
and Tiffany.
And today we're going to be talking about the benefits of personal development for students and our aspirations outside of high school. So I first wanted to start asking, what are ways that you sort of help fulfill your own personal development, meaning academically, personality-wise, just in every way possible to make yourselves a better individual?
Well, personally, for me, I really like writing down notes and stuff. Like, they really help me academically because I look at a piece of paper, and if I don't highlight the stuff, if I don't write on it, if I don't actually analyze it and physically have it, I can't academically achieve what I want to achieve. So that's how I actually personally grow academically. I really like that.
I think like me, like on a similar note, like I am a visual learner as well, and I really need to engage with the material in order to grasp it. So like taking notes like that and taking, I think, copious notes and copious amounts of notes is just a really good way to like really engage with the material. And also like when you're highlighting books for school as well, like I think one of my methods is to highlight with a highlighter and then reread it and then highlight with another color highlighter, so I can like look at what I remember and what I forgot and like look through the passages once again, I guess. What about you?
For me, it's not necessarily like that, because if I take too many notes, I get uninterested and just not care anymore about it. So I just look mainly for examples, and then once I see how it's actually done, then I can perform it better myself. But if I just have notes, I won't understand what it is, so I prefer to do it with examples. And also having a schedule for myself that keeps me very academically driven, because then I can see what I'm missing and what I need to do, and like it feels very rewarding to be able to scratch it off and be like, I finished that.
Real. I think on Schoology, like when I see like the boxes and I get them like out, like it puts a sense of fulfillment in me that I'm like, finally, I got this over with.
The
like,
little notification.
Yes, bro. Like, yes, for literally like, I think for Miss Mitchell's class, she posts a lot on the calendar, and sometimes like it can overwhelm me, but I also like it there so I can like remind myself that, oh, I have this on this date and this on the other. So like, I guess it's like a love-hate relationship. On that note, like, other than academically, what is another way you do it? Like personality, like, I don't know, maybe even going out, journaling, listening to music. Like, what is another way, like, you personally fulfill yourself?
For me, I personally fulfill myself by going out. For example, literally tomorrow, I have plans to go out to see the new Conjuring movie that's coming out. And I feel like just going out with friends, hanging out with people I love, it's just so fulfilling to me, because I not only get to go out, but I get to enjoy these things with the people I love most.
Yeah.
So it's just amazing, like just going out socially. I love the social aspect of going out. Like I can't go out and not enjoy myself and feel fulfilled.
I think some people, like when it comes to socially, like I think they put themselves in a box of like introvert or extrovert, and it's like I don't think people are so like that. I think it's like you have your moments where you're introverted and you have your moments where you're extroverted. Me personally, like I don't mind school, it's not my favorite, but it's like I want to have a life outside of it, and I do. And I think people a lot of the times when it comes to high school and like the 4 years that matter, they prioritize school so much that they forget to have a life outside of it. And what about you?
I understand that. Like, I like to have a good balance. Like, I would be going out 2 to 3 times a week because I'm very academically driven. But if you only focus on academics, that makes you depressed, because then you're so focused on academics, and just one failure is going to like ruin your life. You're going to be like bedridden for days just because you failed one thing. So I just like going out at the same time with my friend, and I like to do different activities. Like, we go out to a new place every Friday, and we do different things to like make us socially with the world. Like, we would talk to random people, take photos of random people, like with their consent, of course. But it's just like doing different things that get me out of my comfort zone is what really helps me like be able to stay focused, not only on like what I do, but like who I am too. It helps me learn more about myself.
What about food? Like, does going out and eating, like,
to be honest, like low-key, like
I just love eating.
I love eating too, like, but for me, I like going out to like Chili's and stuff. Like I don't know, I'm basic like that. Like I don't know why everybody hates on like Cheesecake Factory, because okay, I'm a fan. I like the big menu with like 50 different entrees and 50 different appetizers and 50 different types of cheesecake. Like, that's my jam. But other people are like, it's so overwhelming.
Like going out to eat with friends and family, like that's so socially like amazing. Like, it's just so fulfilling.
I would prefer doing more activities though than eating, but that's just because restaurants make me awkward. So I just prefer being able to like move around. But I love me a good triple dipper.
Oof.
Triple dipper.
Don't tempt me with a good time. Don't tempt me with a good time. But I think most of all, for your own personal development, especially as a student, like you need to have that balance in order to goal set as well. Like be assertive, be confident, build interpersonal relationships and stuff like that. But I also think it's like the balance of how academia is so prioritized these days, especially in like math and science and all these sort of STEM related stuff, while like in the arts and stuff like literature, that's why I think people don't like to read as much, and like your own personal fulfillment is not as prioritized, because it's like it doesn't matter, at least if you're getting into a good college or having a good career and you're getting good money. It's like those things have consumed us so much that it's like, what about our own personal development as people, not as like products in order to work, you know? But I mean yeah, I think, to be honest, it's just really hard these days, especially like I know you guys are doing Silver Nights. I want to talk about that a little bit. So what are you going through?
I'm doing vocational technical.
And I'm doing social sciences.
So what like is like social sciences is like specific to like what what in specific?
It's a really broad category that goes through law, criminal justice, all the things that are social sciences, history.
No, so it's like a passion project that you have to have an idea for and have been developing, and then you have to actually make an impact on your community in a way. Like, for instance, last year, one of the contestants, like, they helped other kids learn different languages, and that made an impact in their community because, you know, they were learning different languages. So it's not really just like something you can write on paper, and they also want proof of you doing it. So it's like you can't just make your way through it by being like, I did this, this, and that, when you have like no proof or no engagement at all. So it's like, it's a project that you really have to focus on, and something that you really have to be interested in, because you have to put a lot of your time into it. So if you're really not interested, it's like you're gonna waste your time and you're not gonna put your effort in it, and you're just gonna be like, why?
You know what? I'll probably do that next year, but like I know you guys are seniors, right? So like how do you feel about your own personal development throughout high school? Like how do you feel like you've grown from like an 8th grader like entering freshman year to like now basically graduating or like finishing up your entire high school career and moving on to like the next chapter?
It's actually crazy to me because I remember like entering 9th grade for the first time, and like I literally did not know anyone. Well, I knew some people, but like it was so many people that I didn't know. It was such a new environment for me. It was just crazy. I was getting lost. I didn't know where my classes were. It was insane. Now I basically know this school like the back of my hand, and it's crazy how I went from not knowing anything, no one, to knowing almost everyone in my class and knowing where every class is and everything.
What about you?
I still get lost, so I don't really know. I be walking in the halls and I'm like, damn, what side of the floor am I in right now? But I understand. Like, I think I also grew a lot within myself. Like, I feel like I started very academically driven, but then I like started actually like gaining more of who I am and a sense of self. So I'm very grateful for that, because I was able to like, because this school, since it's so academically driven, you're really surrounded by people who also are academically driven. Like if you compare this school to other schools, like the people who are here are like valedictorians in another school, and it's just crazy because you're surrounded by that type of environment. So like you think if you like don't succeed in something, you're a failure, but like you're really not. And I feel like that's what a lot of students fail to really get a grasp on, because they're surrounded by all their friends who are doing this and that and are achieving this and that, and then they feel like they suck. But then they talk to somebody else who maybe doesn't have the motivation or just simply doesn't want to do it, and they're like, wait, I'm actually awesome, and I'm actually getting like very far ahead. So I just think that's something I learned, that is like, don't always dwell on what other people are thinking, and just like learn to like find yourself and what you want to do and what you want to be.
It's actually really cool because Tiffany and I started off as medical assistants,
yes,
and now we transferred into journalism. So that was a big step in our like high school like career. Like we switched strands like completely to two completely opposite things, and it was just like crazy like how we've grown from then.
I think for me, like I was in culinary before I switched to journalism, and I like used to think like I wanted to be like this big like thing on Food Network and whatever. And to be honest, like journalism has shifted my perspective, even like as a junior, not a senior. But like, I think it's taught me a lot in the sense of like learning how to take rejection first of all, and then like learning how to speak up for myself, learning how to I guess present myself with confidence, and also like exploring different things and not being afraid of that. I think high school has taught me that the most. So I'm really grateful for the experience of high school, even though sometimes like I do say I hate it, which sometimes I do hate it. But I think it's more of a journey of self-discovery, preparing you for college and all the other things before you go on your own, basically. And on that note, talking about college, like future aspirations out of high school, not only college, but like where do you see yourself in a couple years? Like where you want to go with your life? Like how do you feel, like careers, colleges, stuff like that?
So me personally, in a few years, I'll probably still be in residency because I want to be specifically a neurosurgeon or like in the surgery field. And so I'm hopefully getting my AA, so then I would just need to finish my bachelor's, which is 2 years, and then 4 years of med school, and then like 7 years of residency. So that's how I see myself doing, just like continuous school and continuous learning and being able to help others.
For me, I want to complete my AA as well. Hopefully this year I get it. And I want to go on to college. And then after that, I want to study criminology in college. So eventually I want to work in criminology, hoping to work one day with the FBI and like be big in criminology and investigation and all of that cool stuff.
I think for me, like, I would love to go to college and go to law school, specifically for either international or humanitarian law, and then like work for the U.S. like diplomat, as a U.S. diplomat, or like as an ambassador for another country. I think I would love to do that because it's just helping people in general, like have their rights, protect their rights, and ultimately like be treated as humans in a world where sometimes we aren't. So I think that's a big thing for me as well.
I can really agree with that. Like for me personally, that's kind of why I want to do criminology and stuff, because I kind of want to bring justice to the people that like have been like mistreated in this world. Like for example, a murder case, right? If the victim doesn't get closure, how will the family ever like move on? That's why criminology is so important. That's why investigation is so important. It's so like important to bring justice to the families that don't have that closure yet.
No, 100%. And what like interested you in neuroscience specifically?
So I just love how the brain works. Like, what do you mean we function just because of a little thing in our head? Like, that's crazy to me. And then I love surgery. Like, yes, I want to cut someone open like that. Like, yes, not in the weird way, guys, but just like
not in like a Dexter way. Not in
a Dexter way. It's just like so intriguing. Like, we have developed so much that I can do surgical techniques, and especially the brain. Like, mainly it's like with a whole little computer, just like I'm playing a video game in your head, and it's just like it's really fascinating how just one little movement of me doing something could like make you paralyzed or can fix you or can do anything. I just think that's cool.
To be honest, I think that's cool too, is that like poking and prodding at somebody's brain would make me feel like Frankenstein personally. Like I would feel like, like what am I making? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think this is the end of our episode. I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to The Harbinger, follow The Harbinger on Instagram, and follow the yearbook. Thank you guys so much. Bye.